watching Paris PTV.
Hey, we reached episode 10, y'all. Not even finally, it's been fast, but man, I used to think on this day of like, wow, what about when you get to episode 10, 15, 20, 100? We are on episode 10. And I think this channel's been up for what, like maybe a little bit more than a month? We rolling, y'all. So, since I'm excited, I'm gonna play y'all a little bit of one of my favorite beats. Celebration. Hey, hey. Hey.
Purchase your tracks today.
Episode 10, hey, episode 10. Yeah, we got more coming in. We got more coming in. We done reached episode 10. Hey, I'ma tell you how I ain't got no friend. Hey, and I'ma get in. Hey, we finna win. Hey, yeah, we finna win on them. Hey, we gon' win on them. Then we finna 10 on them. I gotta hit a 10 on them. Alright. Hey, what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? I'm real happy to see y'all. Did y'all miss me? Because I definitely missed y'all. For real. But enough of the simping. So today is daily motivation number 6. And today I want to talk about being alone. Being a loner. So to everybody out there that's a loner, I want you to know you are not alone. I am definitely, so you can go ahead, all the people that like to make fun of people or whatever, like go ahead and make as much fun of me as you want. I fully accept who I am. I am definitely alone. Like I have, come on squeaky chair. Like I have 0 friends. I don't have any attachments to anybody. I don't have a girlfriend, none of that. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of times over the course, well, it was just a lot of times, period, where I used to be like sad about it sometimes. Sometimes I would be sad about it. Sometimes I would be depressed, you know. Like, dang, why me? How come people don't be rocking with me? Like, I get on all of me. I'm so genuine. Whenever I'm somebody's friend, I give them full me. Like, I go all out for them. Same thing with conversating with people. Same thing with any type of relationship, period. You know, I normally, like, I give people more of me than I think they give me of them. But man, I am so happy that I'm alone. I am so happy. Like, what's dope is when you start realizing how to love yourself. You start realizing how to love yourself and figure out what makes you happy. What is your body like doing? When you figure yourself out, I think that's when it's okay to introduce other people in. If you want them in. You don't need them in. Like, I promise you, I have like the highest energy right now. I feel like I get so much wisdom and quotes and thoughts and stuff just raining down on me now that I'm free. I feel like a free bird. Like, I don't have to worry about going to this event, going to that event, sacrificing my time for this person, or giving too much of me. Because honestly, as sad as it sounds, and it took me a while to learn this, you actually have to be selfish because your life is about you. Like, you have to be selfish because nobody, I don't care who it is, don't nobody care about your life, especially the way you care about your own life. Like, we all, well, there are some twins or whatever, but for the most part, we all come in this world alone, and we all gonna die alone. And the feelings that you feel, the next person doesn't feel the exact same thing. They don't care about it the way they care about themselves. So once you learn that, then you start becoming one with yourself. And man, like I said, it's amazing. Because once you realize how to have fun by yourself, how to have fun by yourself and how to connect with yourself, like, you really, really do feel like you can just like take over. Like, you don't need nobody. You've already been through, because I feel like most people are scared of being alone or scared of being labeled a loser or whatever because of it. But I've always had a different mindset. I like being the outsider, or whatever everybody else is gravitating against, I want to gravitate to, and I want to prove to you. Which is one reason why this is like sort of off topic, but it's sort of on topic. So I remember when I graduated from Los Angeles Recording School, Los Angeles Film and Recording School. And when I was getting ready to graduate, because every single month there's a different class, which means there's a different teacher. So one of my last teachers, like, we legit got into an argument in class, because I'm a believer in you can do anything you put your mind to. And a lot of people don't think that way, but I'm here to help you think that way. But anyways, he was saying like, yeah, man, you have to just, if you're an artist, you have to focus on being an artist. You can't focus on trying to produce and engineer and mix and all this stuff. And I was just like, nah, I don't agree with that. And basically we got into a dispute. And everybody in the class was taking his side. They were like, no, you don't have the time for that. It's going to kill your creativity. You got to get somebody that specializes in mixing or specializes in beats or whatever. And I kept saying, no, I think you can learn to do it. You can learn to do it. You don't need anybody. And that's basically what the argument was, and everybody was against me. And now a lot of those people look up to me because I do everything on my own. I got my own studio. I make my own beats. I make my own songs. I mix my own tracks. I master my own tracks. And I had like people throughout school and out of school telling me, nah, you gotta go to a specialist, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Man, I'm finna prove all of them wrong. Everybody with a weak mindset, I'm gonna prove wrong. Now, it's okay if you go to somebody else because you aren't good enough yet, or you don't want to learn. But if you want to learn, you can learn. Like, anyways, dang, where was I? Where was I? But yeah, I feel like being alone is very, very, very beneficial, because since you're not putting any of your time into somebody else, you really, really, really get to sit down and focus on what goals you want to achieve, what you want to be in life, what you want to accomplish, and you get to fully, because I mean, yeah, there are instances where you can like go super hard at what you want to do, but you will always be making some type of sacrifice when you got like friends around or a girlfriend or any of that. So when you're alone, like, you can do whatever you want to do. And that's the best time to just attack. And you'll realize that it's much, much, much more important in your life to accomplish your goals and then do everything else, because you can be in a ideal friendship and you won't feel like you can help somebody achieve their goal, which is dope, but at the end of the day, you have your own goals, and if you're not achieving them, you're gonna feel depressed or let down, or even if you are happy for somebody else. Same thing with being in a relationship. Like, you're real happy to see them winning and everything, but until you accomplish the goals that you really have set for yourself, you will never really be happy. Like, true happiness anyway, because once you do that, or once you attacking it at least, then it'll elevate everything. it'll elevate everything else in your life, because we all have a purpose, and if you're not doing what your purpose is, then you're just wasting time. Just wasting time. So I feel like at this point in my life, this is like the highest I've ever felt. I don't have attachment to nobody at all. Like even people that I was trying to work with as far as music, like I've been through so much, and I used to always sit back and wonder, like, dang, how come nothing falls through? How come people always do me wrong? How come I'm always getting the short end of the stick? But then I realized, and I started realizing it at some point before, but I was like, whatever. I'm meant to be alone, or at least for now, I'm meant to be alone, because people, no matter how good of a person I am or was, or what deeds or whatever I did, it was never mutual. Like I feel like it was never mutual with nobody. And that's cool, because these are all things that pushed me to have to be alone. And now that I am, I feel amazing. Like I feel amazing. Like, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm a really huge fan of X. Now, I ain't saying I'm trying to be like him, but I really am thinking of, first off, I really want to get tattoos. I want to get tattoos. I think I'm going to get that done this year. Yeah, I think I'm going to get it done this year. But, you know, he got a tattoo, and I ain't even realized it until like yesterday, because I don't be paying attention to that stuff. But he got a tattoo of alone. Like, I think he had one like right here or something. And I was like, dang, I was just telling myself I want to get a tattoo of alone. Like, I don't know where, but because I honestly, even when I was with friends and stuff, like in high school or associates or whatever you want to call it, they even called me out on it a few times. Like, we would all be walking in a group, and I promise you, I wouldn't think about it. It would just naturally happen. We would all be walking in a group, and let's say we're finna cross the street. So you can cross the street here, or you can cross the street here. I would always break off and walk by myself. And I had so many different thoughts in my head and stuff. Then we go on the other side, and we end up meeting up or whatever. And they would say something like, hey, why'd you? And I promise you, I wouldn't notice that I was doing it. But I also never felt like I had the connection that I should have had with people. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just here to let you guys know that being alone is completely okay. And it doesn't have to last forever. But you definitely need to focus on yourself before you focus on anybody else. Because this is your life. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to get your own happiness, and then you can bring other people into your happiness, and then one big circle or whatever. But until then, work on yourself. All right, Paris P. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow my artist page too, cause I'm telling y'all, I'm feeling real high right now. So I got some really good music that I'm excited to get ready to release, and I don't want y'all to miss out on it. I don't want the PTV fan base to miss out on it. So make sure y'all subscribe to my artists. You know, it's like a deal. You got the artist, and then you got everything behind the artist, and you know, you got all of me. And also, I like to give you guys gems. So help me, help you. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah. Look. Ain't even brush my teeth yet. Too anxious, don't get my feet wet. These beats is what I eat, yeah. Some niggas too blind to see it.